Hello you absolute legends, welcome to the Biome review. Today we are in the Marrow and Silksong. Quite a special biome. Now the reason this biome is so special is because of its flora and fauna, where they live surrounded by rock and stone. Rock and stone! And some lava. And there are barely any plants living in this environment, and to no surprise. But I did manage to find some grey Maravina grass growing out of some bones. Why bones? Maybe there's still something in the bone marrow. But no, they do not get food from the bone marrow. It is a lot more interesting than that. These plants are very slow growing and fragile and are able to absorb heat from the nearby lava to fuel their growth and create food for themselves. How? We do not know. But it is quite fascinating, though not as fascinating as what we have in the background. There seem to be giant sculptures of pilgrims holding a bell plate in their hands. So while the South Wasteland is how it is today, it may have been flourishing with bugs and plants alike. Who knows, maybe the water once flowed where the lava does now. In the lower regions of this area, due to the unbearable heat, you will only find skull scuttlers. For some reason, these spider-like creatures can survive, and beware, do not pet them. They do bite. But this is just a youngling and not really dangerous. And then we have the dad, the brute scuttler. You might think that that is just a skull in front of me right now, but no, if I get close, that is a giant monster, and he will try to push you off the edge into spikes or lava. Very hostile creatures. Though, why does such a big brute end up trying to hide itself under a skull of another bug? Well, to answer that question, we have to go a bit north into the upper regions of the Marrow. The one monster that all the bugs in the Marrow fear, and that's what I have to hide, is Eira. And Eira, as you can tell, is currently entangled in silk. We have to help her, because only she can control the populations of the predators in the Marrow, because she's the grand predator. Go get him, girl. Not me, though. Hey, not to me, bro. Good girl. Speaking of getting them, there's an elusive creature called the elusive Shardillard here in the Marrow. There's actually 1 out of 5 total Shardillards in the whole of Pharloom, and as avid Pokemon catchers or Pokemon trainers, we have to catch them all. Yeah. But the only way you will find out where the Shardillard is if you like and subscribe to this video. Yeah. And then at the end, I'll show you. But before we find out where the Shardillard is, let's talk about the Killick. See, the Killick, these bugs are fucking gangsters. They're gonna occupy all the tight spaces, because they can crawl on walls. Of course they can, of course. And if you try and pass, you'll have to pay. If you do not pay, you're gonna get impaled by spikes. So if you pay 20 shards, you can pass freely. If not, you're dead. But it is quite cool that they let Hornet pass freely. They will give you a little love tap, of course, but you just love tap them back. Yeah. Oops. I killed your friend. I'm sorry about that. We still cool, right? Like we still cool, right? Just to be safe, I'll kill that one too. Bugs? Bugs of the Marrow, the passage is clear. Yeah, they're gonna send their whole squad after me one day. Shit. This is a beast fly, and while it has beast in its name, it is really not a beast. This is what all the other predators eat, because it is food. It's so juicy and fat under that shell that you can simply not resist from eating it. It's almost like a chicken McNugget. Bop. There we go. Yeah. Anyways. It is a beast though, if it reaches adulthood, okay? You want to mess with the little dudes, but in the rare case that it doesn't get eaten, it's gonna become a savage beast fly. And we do not want to deal with that. We had to deal with it twice. Savage beast fly and savage beast fly 2. And lava as well. Let's not repeat history, right? Let's kill all the little beast flies. Okay? Okay. Guys, it is time for the elusive shard alert. Maybe you can already see it to the left of me. Now they do look. It giggled. Or it wiggled. Yeah. They're not that sneaky, but very sneaky. Let's kill it. Look how cute that dude is. He's made entirely out of shards. And he's gonna roll around to attack you. Hey, where you go? What a cool dude. Do you know what else is cool? This video. I had a lot of fun making this video, and not gonna lie, I really need to take a shit. So I'll finish editing this video, put it to render, and while rendering, I'll go eat soup on the toilet while shitting. That is no joke. So please, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, and have a great rest of your day. Peace! Also, the shard alert location, right there. See you next time. Peace. And next time we go to Vivnest Atla. Yeah.